Alright, and we're back with a VHS pickup. So my girlfriend was going to the park and she was driving by and she saw a VHS clamshell. And there was a few boxes there and she said, they said free. So she pulled over and she ended up picking up 3 boxes of VHS. And so we kind of went through them real quick and we pulled out the stuff and we're going to show you real quick what the goodies we found in here. So let's get this started. Alright, so I'm just showing you here the boxes. I mean, every time you get a lot, or you buy a big old group of these, you're going to have E.T. in there. You're going to have John Wayne movies. You're going to have Independence Day. You're going to have Jurassic Parks, Indiana Jones. These are pretty common. So over here is like the stack of movies that were the pretty good keepers. There might be a couple other ones in there. We have been making a huge yard sale pile and possibly a flea market trip. But going through these, this is Enemy Mine. This one is super clean. You never really come across these that clean. Don't Tell Mom the Babysitter's Dead. Great movie, super clean. Ghostbusters. We find this one. That's a $15-$20 movie all day. Drop Zone here with Wesley Snipes. It's not one you see commonly on VHS. This one here, Communion, I don't really find it much. I don't think I've ever found it at all. It does have Christopher Walken in it. We got Secret Window. That was one of the newer ones that was in here. Over here we have I Know What You Did Last Summer. This one's actually sealed. Looked it up. It's about $10 new sealed. Alien. This is another CBS Fox version. This one was super clean. Alien has been doing well because it was in theater. This is one of my more favorite movies, Christine. So if you know this movie, pretty dang good. Dreamcatcher, that's like a $2 or $3 movie. The Brothers, another $2 or $3 movie. Amistad, not really worth too much. These were just other titles that were maybe keepers. We have Pump Up the Volume, cool movie, but in that clear case. We have Crimson Tide, that's a couple bucks. This Escape from New York was actually super clean, and it's an earlier release. Not the earliest release, but pretty dang early. We have Alien 3, clean copy. We find that here and there. Total Recall, I feel like I find this movie all the time. Not really worth too much on its own. This one was Teen Wolf 2, and it's kind of cool that it was from our local thrift store. We got Willow. Of course, Back to the Future 3. I'm surprised 1 and 2 weren't in there. We have this movie that I don't really come across as good as it gets. This one was sealed. I don't think it's really worth much. There was Lethal Weapon 1 through 4 in here. And what else do we got over here? Let's see. We have a Predator 2, which is our rental. We have Rain Man, Jurassic Park, The Lost World, of course, Indiana Jones, and Independence Day. And there was a bunch of blank ones. She said she left some blank ones behind. That one's Richard Simmons. This is really awesome here. The Philadelphia Experiment. Not worth too much, but this has got to be one of the cleanest Thorn EMI cases I've ever seen. It was so white. I couldn't believe it. We found like a few of those here and there. But let's see. Pretty clean label. Most of the time you get them, they're really grungy. But here we go. Terminator. This was like super clean. I mean, it was so white. It's like someone watched it and put it away to be stored forever. So I'm going to open this one up here real quick and show you what the label looks like. And this thing was, it was minty fresh. But yeah, a pretty awesome find there. And there you go.